Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Whisper here, and today we are gonna go back in time. We're gonna be reacting to another CJ Dachamp video, but it's gonna be about a show from my childhood. We're gonna go all the way back to 2006 and be reacting to a show from my childhood called Teen Titans. I'm sure all of you have heard about it now, especially that stupid, obnoxious Teen Titans Go. Oh my god, what an absolute freaking travesty of a spinoff. I don't even want to go into that, guys. But anyway, guys, I cannot wait. This was one of my all-time favorite shows. I have all the DVDs, along with Shaolin Showdown, Avatar: The Last Airbender, and one more. I think I used to have all of the... what's it called? The one with the kid and the Egyptian bracelet thing. I used to have all those movies. I forgot what it's called, but I used to have those, but I think I got rid of them a long time ago. Let me know in the comments below if you know what I'm talking about. It's a show about that kid who digs up like this ancient like Egyptian bracelet and fights this mummy dude with his parents. It's like a weird show. It would never come out today, guys, but let me know if you know what I'm talking about in the comments below. Anyway, I cannot wait to be reacting to this video. I've been saving this especially for you guys to watch, so I haven't seen anything about this yet, so let me know what you think. I have seen all the episodes of Teen Titans. Teen Titans kind of just ended randomly on like the weirdest episode. They all come back from like a trip, and what's his name, Beast Boy finds Terra, and then it's just all depressing, and then that's just how the show ends. It's just felt like it deserved another season. It deserved at least one more season. It can't just end on that depressing note. But without further ado, let's hop straight into it, guys.
God dog, ball hungry as a Hey, nobody awake, so I'm about to gobble on this glit.
I remember this. Slade was a straight up savage. I like how they called him Slade and not Deathstroke just because it was on Cartoon Network. Just goes to show you it all depends on where you are. They also got rid of all like references to violence in the old Yu-Gi-Oh from the 90s show. Literally baffles me. I'm going to be doing an over-analyzing Yu-Gi-Oh too, so keep your eyes open for that, guys.
We got a special one, because the last time we had one like this, it was about a good year ago. But ladies and gentlemen, stepping up to the plate, the teenage tormentor himself, Slade, the childhood menace, the master manipulator. This is one of the most devious.
This was when, honestly, Deathstroke was at his best. Like, this is my favorite incarnation of Deathstroke. Then he was the main villain. He was solid. Green Arrow kind of did it okay, but Teen Titans did it the best.
Exhibit A. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I now present to you Exhibit A. Pulling the strings and trolling Robin. So at the beginning of Teen Titans, all Slade was doing was just pulling strings and just staying in the shadows. Bro sent the Hive to jump these niggas in the
When I was a kid, I didn't even know that was Deathstroke. I just thought you couldn't see his face.
They ended up using all of their ults at the same time and bodied Robin. Then later on, they pulled up to their crib and started f***ing their shit up. Like,
yep, they took their crib. Straight up took their house.
And then this man Slade sent the ops to pull up at their front door. So after they end up beating them, Robin picks up Gizmo and he's like, "Hey nigga, who the f*** is Slade?" And Gizmo's like, "I ain't telling you shit. I ain't no snitch." But nah, you see, here's the thing. Slade knew they were going to fail. This man was like,
he knows everything.
"Yeah, I know they sorry as hell. I knew they wasn't gonna do shit. They was just the messengers." And you see this man start playing Robin on the screen over and over and over again, asking who is Slade. Nah, bro, what the f?
No, I love it.
This man was just giving them a teaser to what was going to happen to them later on. But nah, he was not done doing these pre-fight shenanigans. He got Cinderblock to break Plasmus out of jail while he's sitting down this dusty-ass throne room plotting and shit, thinking,
yeah, not the best throne I've ever seen.
To spin their block next. Then after this, he ended up disguising himself as an old man and actually ended up manipulating forces of nature, lightning and thunder, to do his bidding. And then he started fighting Robin, and Robin has no clue who this is at all. So the man started swinging, and he's like, yes.
Yeah, sometimes the episodes kind of got a bit convoluted.
Good. I like what I see, little nigga. Catch bitch on the flip side. So then later on, Slade ends up sending all of his slave
I love the
bots to
Naruto
jump the
effect.
Titans and steal this chip. So while one of the bots is running away with the chip, Starfire's like, please stop and hand the chip over. But then this nigga just looks at her. He's like,
What?
bro really pulled the blicky on her ass.
Yeah,
But no,
Starfire
they
kind of
finally
got
end up
annoying at
stopping
times.
the bot. So Robin's like, hey, nigga, quit playing with me. Who the f is Slade? So bro takes off the mask and this man Slade
Bro,
is on
you better
FaceTime.
tell me who he is.
Hey, what's good with you, cuz? Hey, listen. I've been really impressed with what you've been doing lately, my guy.
He pulled a Dr.
I wish I was
Doom.
there to whoop your ass in person, but I don't think you're ready for that yet.
Pretty much every time you think it's Slade, it's a Slade bot.
So this man Robin ended up getting so obsessed with finding out who Slade is, he decided, you know what? I'm gonna become a criminal. So this man becomes Red X, starts stealing
criminal.
shit, fighting his own team just to get closer to this nigga. He is obsessed. So later on,
I loved Red X. Literally, I like him more than
so
Robin.
Slade comes up to him and he's like, impressive. We are just alike. So Robin's like, all right then. So what's your plan? Then
Wish we
this
knew who
man
Red X
Slade
was.
says, patience. You can't expect me to trust you yet, Robin. This man Slade like, you didn't
Yep.
think I would know that it was you?
Seriously.
Dumbass boy, now you about to get jumped, and I'm gonna take your chain. But then everybody else ended up pulling up, so Robin just started chasing mans. So while they're having this rooftop chase, Robin ends up jumping down to Slade, and Slade's like, careful, my boy. I don't want you getting hurt. Then he starts saying, you know, it's kind of not hero-like stealing shit so you can get kind of close to me. Two wrongs doesn't make a right, my boy. So then Robin starts swinging, but
He really
Slade is
does.
just beating this kid. Bro's like, damn, did Batman teach you shit? Because you can't hit me for nothing. Then he
I like
ends
how
up
Slade
grabbing
fights
this
too.
kid and
He fights like I
throwing
would.
him all the way off
Nothing
of the
too
building.
flashy, just
So
straight up
Robin's hanging on,
mechanical.
He ends up falling, but Slade ends up grabbing him. So Robin's like, huh? Are you saving me? And then Slade says, nah, I'm not done whooping your ass yet. So then he whips this nigga back up. What the f? Nah, bro. That's absolutely wild. Bro,
Oh, Slade ain't messing
saved
around.
his life just to beat him some more. Nah, bro. That's demonic. So then Robin finally lands a hit. So he goes to take off the mask, but homie is on FaceTime again. Hey, what's good with you, my boy? Hey, listen. I really wish I could have been there today. I really wanted to
Slade
whip your
bot.
ass, but the hose called up. You feel me? And I can't miss a call.
Told you, every single
Hey,
time
that
it's
one
just a
night with
Slade
Lady
bot.
Shiva, woo, boy, I tell you, I had her and Talia al Ghul on my dick. So, I hope you like this gift I left you. So some
Yep.
time ends up passing after this, and we just get this absolute weird scene. So Robin is chasing Slade in like this canyon, and their movements look very similar to the rooftop chase scene. So Robin starts swinging, and Slade is just
Yeah, they did that a lot in the
just like he
90s
beat him on the
and
roof.
early 2000s. They just kind of
This man
reused the
do
same
ragdoll
animation and put a
physics.
different
So
background.
Robin ends up destroying these pillars, and Slade's like, excellent work, Robin. We're just alike, equally ruthless. But Robin ends up socking him, and he's like, I'm nothing like you. All you care about is destruction. Then Slade's like, nigga, please. You destroy everything, Robin. And the dropped pillars ended up turning into stone faces of the Titans. So he takes off his mask and sees his own face. And he starts laughing and shit.
Basically turned into Star Wars for a minute.
And this was a dream sequence the entire time. Oh my God, bro, he's fucking with his head. Oh my God, bro, the psychological warfare is strong with this one. So that morning, Slade
Not ain't even close to what it. Yep.
Greetings.
There's a whole episode where he just fights Slade in his head.
So I'm just gonna be straight with you and show you my evil plans. So look, I got this bomb, right? And like I said, I'm gonna be very forward with you. I'm about to air this bitch out, plain and simple. Oh, and just to let you know, this detonator can stop time, you feel me? So I got the power of the road, dude. So TikTok pussies.
This nigga is crazy.
So they end up getting to the
He is.
warehouse, and Robin is just beating the hell out of all the bots. He ain't saving none for nobody. And yo, look at him beating the hell out of this dead bot. Dog is channeling his inner Brian Fury right now. So Starfire's like, Robin, stop, or you're getting no more of thy coochie for the rest of the week. But Robin's like, nah, that. Where this nigga Slade at? So then he ended up chasing down a innocent man, threw him on the wall and started interrogating him. Was like, hey, what's Slade at, cuz? Tell me now. But then they ended up stopping him. But they like, hey, bro, chill, it ain't that deep. But Robin's like, deep? Nigga, fuck you know about deep? Man, y'all sorry as hell. I'm going to find Slade. So finally, after all this time, Robin finds Slade. So Slade says,
Just 'cause he
"Wow,
let him do it.
Damn time, man. I thought you was never gonna make it. Like, bro, it's been 11 episodes, but I'm finally glad you made it. Now I got the detonator right here. You want it? Then come get it." So they get to scrapping and Slade just starts beating them again. This is like, come on now, Robin. You could do a little better than that. Now witness my ultimate attack. Flying.
I think that's the best Deathstroke match too. There's all black on one side, a little like hockey mask great thing. I love it.
Then breaks his arm. Then he gives him the DBZ gut punch. That man's thinking about life differently after that one. But then Robin ended up raging out. So he grabs the detonator and he's like,
Don't know how he's fighting like that with a broken arm.
He's like, no, you did it. You see, there is no trigger because this is not a bomb. So the rest of the team was by this so-called bomb, and they ended up getting shot by this laser gun. So then Slade explains his actual plan. The bomb
like a
was just a
savage.
distraction. That laser that he shot at everybody else ended up having probes on it. And with the push of a button, he could kill them at any second. So Robin's like, nah, you can't control them. But Slade says, but I can control you. You see, all of this trolling that I've been doing towards you, I was testing you. You see, you're gonna become my apprentice. Because if you don't, I'm gonna kill everybody else. So you have no choice. So he ended up manipulating this man to become his apprentice. So he got Robin out here stealing stuff, fighting his own friends, and is just straight up abusing him. So then Slade ended up making him rob Wayne Enterprises. Ooh,
I know, right?
Bruce
Just
man.
call back.
But then the Titans pull up, so he dips. So Slade is in his earpiece like, hey boy, the you think you doing? You best go get your ass back in there and steal that chip, or it's off your friends right now. Stop playing with me. So Robin is forced to end up having to fight his own crew. So Starfire ends up holding him up. But then Slade in the earpiece again like, hey boy, you better shoot her right now. I ain't playing with you, Robin. But Starfire doesn't want to shoot him, so Robin's like, I can't do this. Hey, nigga, didn't I tell you to shoot that bitch? I told you, boy, I ain't playing with you. So then he turns the probes on them. Oh my God. So then Robin just has to shoot him. Jesus Christ. So then Robin gets back to the base. And then he tries to swing on Slade, but he grabs his punch. Bro's like, that's a dishonorable punch. Like I told you, Robin, we're just alike. He starts beating this man again. Oh my God.
I don't think he ever really got that much better or even as good as Slade. Maybe when he becomes Nightwing, but Slade I feel like was always a better fighter.
Ooh, what I'm about to do to you, you best call Batman right now.
Maybe if we would stop messing around with Robin, he would have won easily.
Then Slade ends up using the probes on him, but Robin ends up pulling the probes on himself. So he has to stop using it, and then they just started jumping Slade. They was like, teamwork makes the dream work. So Slade was like, another day. This is just the beginning, motherfuckers. So yeah, that was Exhibit A, and it's finally time to move on to Exhibit B. All right, ladies.
Of course, they still didn't let you
Now
see his
present to
face.
you Exhibit B, the manipulation of Terra.
Oh, yeah, that was
where
depressing.
Can I start with this one? You know what? Let's just go ahead and get the elephant out the room.
Oh, yeah.
There's a reason I'm focusing only on the 2003 one. Because some of these other versions of Deathstroke, oh boy, I tell you.
Oh, yeah, they're just...
So
Yeah.
back to our regular scheduled programming. In the second season of Teen Titans, we meet Terra, this girl with earth-bending-like powers. So she ends up becoming friends with the Titans. And if you're friends with the Titans, you're on this man's radar. So Terra has a little secret, and it's that she can't control her powers. And Beast Boy is the only person that she tells this to. And she's like, pinky promise, don't tell nobody. So later on, she teams up with the Titans to stop Slade. So she ends up getting separated, and she sees Slade running. So she ends up chasing him, and she ends
I
up
always felt like this all
but
could have
then
been solved with a
Bro
conversation with the team.
He's like, you falling for my trap. So Dog traps her in this cave. Then he starts swinging on this defenseless girl. Then this man performed one of the most demonic gaslights of all time. You know, bro, roll the clip. Ain't the bag up. You know, little girl, I know literally everything about you, right? You see, I've been watching you for days, weeks, months, years, decades, centuries, eons, since the beginning of time. Nigga, isn't that kind of creepy? Shut up! You're scared that when the Titans figure out you can't control your powers, they gonna cast you out. And they will, cause they ain't your friends. But you see, I can help you. I can teach you how to control your powers. But what about my friends? Bitch, your friends. It's just a matter of time before I slide on them niggas. But Beast Boy promised me. That pointy-eared ass. That loudmouth ass boy, you know he gonna tell him. But he promised me. He ain't promised you shit. See, look at you. You can't even control shit with your sorry ass. You need me, ho. So
Yeah, Tara just kind of depresses me.
To join the team. Robin's like, you're a great fit, but we can tell that you can't control your powers. So she ended up freaking out, thinking that Beast Boy said something, but he actually ain't say nothing. They just figured it out. And she ended up running away. And guess who she ran to? This nigga is a demon. He planted the seeds in her head. And all he
Not even that good. They invited her onto the team. She should have just accepted the fact that they would accept her as she is.
And she can control her powers. Something's real fishy here. So she ends up joining the team again, but obviously she has other ulterior motives. So she ends up going on a date with Beast Boy, so they leave. So when they leave, Cyborg get up and he like, God dog, ball hungry as a bitch. Hey, nobody awake, so I'm about to gobble on this glit.
Oh, shit.
Yo, this man Cyborg really got caught in 4K with the glizzy.
I don't even see why he needed Tara to do any of this. He normally is just able to do all this stuff without her.
The Titans are getting jumped by all the Slade bots. Tara's on her date with the Beast Boy, so they in this Ferris wheel. And when they try to kiss, this man Slade is in the corner just chilling. Bro's like, oh, so y'all motherfuckers just gonna act like I ain't hearing shit. All right, then. So he walks over, throws Beast Boy out of the Ferris wheel, starts whipping
Beast Boy. I wish I had Beast Boy's powers. I would mess up almost every other character on this show that didn't have, like, enhanced super strength.
That Tara is Slade's apprentice.
Like, with some martial arts training, Beast Boy could be a straight-up savage.
So then Beast Boy started raging out, but Slade just pulled the quickie on him. So after they finished scrapping Beast Boy...
Again, if he had turned into the right animal, like a snake or a mouse or something like that, he could have missed the shot and then turned back into, like, an elephant and then literally beat up Slade.
And that was the final straw that finally ended up breaking her. And this man Slade had this all planned out. This man is a different type of menace. Bruh's like,
I still feel like it was kind of half done. It was half done good. It's kind of believable, but the suspension of disbelief is still there.
Big ass steel-toed boots. God damn them.
Yeah, she had some weird feet.
So some days later, the Titans driving
But
down
they all
the
kind of
street,
do.
They get hit by this rock, and it was Tara in this whack-ass suit. And she's like, hey, pussies. And of course, this man Slade in her earpiece. Yeah, that's right. I like that shit. I like that shit. So she starts scrapping with them, and then it's revealed that Slade has control of her suit, and he has direct access to her nervous system. So bro takes over and just starts going buck wild. So the Titans end up having to dip. So then later on, Slade sends to break out Cinder Block, Plasmus, and Overload. And all the Titans ended up getting body, man. It was just...
I never really liked this arc of the show, and it just kind of made me depressed.
The entire city... Yo, where the is the Justice League at?
Seriously, where is the Justice League?
So while this girl is running for her life, getting the absolute brakes beat off of her, she runs back to Slade like, Slade, I can't do it. Then he socks her in the face. So I was like, you thought what they did to you was bad? Oh, please, just wait till what I'm about to do to your ass. So this man just starts beating the life out of her. Bro's like, you had one job and you running away like a bitch? Oh, nah, little boo-boo, that ain't gonna do. So now Slade is controlling her, about to make her kill Beast Boy. But through the power of friendship, she ended up breaking free and started swinging on Slade. Slade was
Through
like,
the power of friendship.
all these little small-ass pebbles at me.
Hey,
And then the menace
don't hate.
ended up falling to his demise.
Jason uses it all the time.
The end of his journey.
Yeah, Tara did what Robin failed to do for like 2 solid seasons.
Exhibit C. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I now present to you our final exhibit.
Oh yeah, he ain't done yet.
The grave. So Slade has been...
Now this is when he gets back to being good.
But Robin is obviously still obsessed, thinking he could come back one day. So one day while they're fighting Cinder...
Yep, this is what I said in the beginning, how he like gets possessed and like thinks he's fighting Slade, but it's just in his head.
So he starts tracking him down. So Slade's like, oh, Robin, Wouldn't you like to stop me again? I got these 3 bombs placed around the city. Can you defuse them in time? So then everybody else pulls up, and Robin's like, guys, Slade, he's back.
Raven's so like low-key, just like
What
cool.
you mean, cuz? We literally saw that
Just has that big
drown in
Raven
lava.
in back,
Robin's
just keeping
like,
everyone
swear to
dry.
God, I saw that nigga. So Robin sends them out to find the bombs, but they can't
Robin
find
can be pretty
absolutely
melodramatic
nothing.
at times.
So then Robin sees Slade again, and he starts boxing him up. So then he ends up running right past Starfire. So Robin's like, hey, the girl, what are you doing? He's right there. But she's like, Robin, what the hell have you been smoking? Because there was nobody there. So Robin ends up running off back to Slade's old base. So he ends up seeing him again. So he's like, Robin, hello, glad you could make it. So Robin starts swinging again, but then Slade just starts beating the absolute hell out of this nigga. He is beating him like he's never beat him before. Like, this isn't even a fight. This is just a pummel. So the other Titans pull up and they see him just getting hit by nothing. The Cyborg like, my nigga, are you good? But Robin just keeps on insisting that Slade is here, so they just have to shoot him. So they end up strapping Robin on this bed to see what's wrong with him. So while they outside and Robin is in this room alone, he ends up seeing Slade again. So I was like, Robin, what are you doing? Let me get you out of those restraints. So some minutes later, and then everybody realized, oh my God, yo, where did this man just go? So Raven tries to find him, so she ends up going in his mind. And yo, you can just see all the trauma this man has. If you look closely, you can literally see his parents falling to their death off of the trapeze. Like, I know this is supposed to be a kid's show, but Jesus Christ.
No, I
Raven
got darker
finally
times,
ends up getting
like
into
really
his
dark.
mind, so she's like, see, Robin, there's absolutely nobody here. So then Raven's like, oh my God, nah, he's not tripping. So meanwhile, as we cut to Slade just whooping Robin, just absolutely brutally pummelizing this man in his own house, Robin literally starts begging for his life. Bro's like, please, Slade, stop. And Slade's like, nah, I will never stop. I am the thing that keeps you up at night. The evil that haunts every dark corner of your goddamn mind. I will absolutely never rest, and neither will you. But Robin ends up turning on the light, and he finally stops him. And he ends up figuring out that this man Slade had one last trick. To have this toxic dust from his mask enter Robin so he could beat the shit out of this nigga in his head. Oh my God. Oh, buddy, that's just taking it just too far. Man
way too
even
far.
in death, I will still whoop your
Straight up pulled an
ass.
Itachi.
So we gotta be thinking, all right, this is finally the end of Slade, right? It's gotta be over, right?
Nah, not even
This
close.
man comes back from the dead.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
There is no stopping this man. So they obviously like,
Nothing
yo,
can stop him,
hold
not
on,
even death.
How are you here? Then bro's like, oh, well, you
Yeah.
see, Raven, your
dad hired
has
me.
given me a second chance at life. Oh, and also, I'm a firebender now. So then he starts whooping the whole crew. Man's just
He
playing
couldn't
with
do
his
that before.
food. So then he pulls up on Raven and he's like, I must deliver the message. So Raven ended up having to use... But that did not work at all. Bro is still moving. So Robin ends up boxing him up, but dog just shivered it off. Oh my goodness. Bro was like, I have been dead for a minute.
Like it
Thank
didn't
you,
even
Robin,
matter.
for, loosening my bones. So he ended up tracking down Raven and made her see the end of the world. He absolutely traumatized her. So then he just drops her off the building. He's like, oh, I forgot to tell you. Happy birthday. So then some days later, he ends up pulling up to the Titan's tower with
kind
an
of a
army
savage.
of fire demons. And bro's like, I told y'all I would spin the block on y'all one day. So Robin ended up kicking this man, but he just got him like the damn Undertaker. Then just started bodying everybody. Then Cyborg basically
He really is a
shot
firebender.
Kamehameha at this nigga, and he just ate it. Bro didn't even move. So Raven ended up just having to give herself up. So Slade was technically an accomplice to causing the end of the world. So let's see, this man basically just killed 7.7 billion people. So then after this, Trigon ended up betraying him. So then Slade has to end up
course he
working
would.
with Robin. So Robin can get Raven back, and so Slade can get his body back. Because the deal that Slade made with Trigon is that if he will bring Raven to him, he will give him his flesh back. But Trigon forfed on this man. He was capping. So they ended up splitting up. So Robin's like, all right, so where you going? And Slade's like, down a little further. You see, people like me, when they die, go to really, really hot places. You feel me? I'm talking like Nashville chicken, my nigga. So later on, Slade ends up pulling up at this door with this ginormous
Takes his axe, too.
character guarding the thing. Doll looking like a Souls boss. And Doll's like, what you seek, you shall not reclaim. You shall not pass! So the boss Loki is working Slade right now. Bro is actually getting packed up. So then the dude says, you cannot hope to defeat pure evil. Then Slade's like, nigga, who the do you think I am? So then he ends up blowing this man to bits. And he ends up getting his whole body back. And he's like, pure evil. Buddy, I am pure evil.
Life has a way of rewarding you for doing bad
So then
things
while
sometimes.
the Titans are fighting Trigon, this man Slade comes from the top rope and cuts off one of his horns.
See?
Bro's like, these are my kids to torment, so f*** off. And also, you gonna hold me and lie to me? Eat my dick. So they ended up just jumping Trigon, and he was just done for. So then Slade dips, and he doesn't appear till the final episode of the show, which is one of the weirdest endings I have ever seen. So this man Beast Boy goes back to the House of Mirrors because Tara's back and everything, but she don't remember nothing. And then Slade just starts talking to him again. He's like, you know, Tara never liked you, right? Your breath stank, you musty, and you dusty. No wonder she don't want to remember your ass. So then bro comes from the roof and starts beating the hell out of him. But then Beast Boy ends up ramming him into this roller coaster. But
Yeah, he should really just be doing stuff like that all the time.
And the
Slade
bot
bots.
keeps on repeating, she doesn't want to see you anymore. She doesn't want to see you anymore.
Like, seriously, you should be whenever you beat someone that's a better fighter than you, Beast Boy, like, you should straight up just turn into a dinosaur, an elephant, or some type of animal that martial arts can't really fight.
This is the same man that drove his daughter to insanity, stole the Speed Force, and the amount of people this man has killed.
That was dope when he did that. He is a menace. But honestly, I like the other video better. What's it called? With Black Lagoon. I like the Black Lagoon video better. I also like the Yujiro Hadma video better. I don't know. Looking back, Slade, he went a little too far for me. He definitely went a little too far at times. Definitely further than I would have gone as a villain in general, but that's just my opinion. Anyway, guys, I hope you had as good a time watching this as me. I'm going to keep bringing you more CJ Dachamp videos. I mean it. Feel free to check his videos out for yourself. He's hilarious. Literally, he's right on YouTube. Feel free to look up the actual video once you're done watching this one. These videos are absolutely hilarious. We might be reacting to Alucard next week because I really do like Hellsing. So that should be fun. Thank you so much for watching this video. Sorry guys, I've had a really long day at work, so I'm a little bit fried right now. This was actually what I needed to. This was a really fun throwback to my childhood. Although, again, looking back, Slade was a lot more messed up than I thought he was, but stuff just flies over your head as a kid. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Have a great day, guys.